Unfortunately, this is not the video that I wanted to show you all for my final reveal. I am still swollen and things of that nature. I had facial feminization surgery, meaning what most trans women go into the doctors to get their face feminized, meaning more feminine, more soft. And biological women can do this procedure as well, because as we know, we have biological women that don't actually, give off biological in this region, in the face region. So we have craniofacial surgeons that can help the girls too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, I did not explain in depth of what I've done because I kept getting violations because I guess I was looking a little bit too gory for the people and things of that nature, which I look gory now, but you just don't see a lot of fluids and things of that nature coming out of my orifices. But anyway, the things that I've had done. Now, I had my forehead shaved. I had my hairline lowered. As you can see, I still have dissolvable stitches in my head and things of that nature. So these are the things that trans women go through to, to kind of go through life. And if they're having gender dysphoria, if they're having, issues with being in the body that they're in and presenting female or whatever, that's never been an issue for me, but I just wanted to, get all the things that the girls were getting, because when I was transitioning, there was no facial feminization. I had silicone in my face, which I've had it removed. The doctor took it out. Anyway, this is my natural face. I look like, before I had the, silicone put in my face. This is my, I had it in my forehead, my chin, and my cheeks, silicone. But the doctor got rid of it. And I don't see my silicone no more. I just see like a normal face, and my eyes are bigger. So he raised my eyebrows, and that's why my eyes are bigger, and you can see the light on my skin, and he raised my face, and he raised my eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get close because, you may see some stitches or something like that, and I don't want to, I'm just trying to do this for educational purposes. I'm not trying to, violate TikTok's rules, regulations, Facebook rules, regulations, Instagram's rules, regulations, YouTube's rules, regulations, and guidelines. They had my hair wrapped. My hair is tangled, so my doctor gave me the permission. I could actually wash my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Okay, I can actually wash my hair. I had a nose job, a rhinoplasty, as you can see. I had a tip-plasty. I didn't have a bridge, really, but now I have a bridge on my nose. I had buccal fat removal out of my cheeks, which I'm still swollen in my cheeks, and you really can't see. It's gonna take like a year, they say, to see the results. And my nostrils was taken in just a little bit, just a smidge. I don't want to come close, like I said. I had a lip lift, so you can see teeth showing. They say that's feminine. When a woman talks or when a woman's mouth, you can see a little tooth show with a woman's, because I had a lip lift like this. You know what I'm saying? But I have to get close so you can see. I had a chin implant, but my chin is swollen so you can't see, just to give my face a little bit more projection. I never had an Adam's apple. Contrary to popular belief, people think that, you were born a man, so you have an Adam's apple. All men do not have Adam's apple. I never had one, okay? So I didn't have an Adam's apple shave. Never had one. And that's about it, Oh, and I had my jaw shaved, okay? That's the part that's going to take the longest to heal. The nose, the tip of the nose especially, it's swollen, it goes down. It does what it wants to do. I had my jaw shaved, so it's shaved into a more female jaw. And, as you see, they cut along these lines and pulled my face down so they can shave, the orbital bones. These are the orbitals. So they shave the orbitals so I can have more light in my eyes. Now, y'all know I am a makeup artist, and I was very particular, makeup artist. I'm very particular about my face, you know what I'm saying? Because when I do my makeup, I like for y'all to see the art. I like to come up close to the mirror, come up close to the camera. And now I have a new face to do makeup on, and I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know where to start and I don't know where to end, but hopefully it'll be all good. I'm about to wash my hair because they had me in this mummy wrap on my head, and I couldn't wash my hair or do anything to my hair for 3 weeks. My hair is kind of tangled and mangled. I have some Dr. Groot. Maybe that's going to help it out with some conditioner and detangler. Maybe it's going to help me detangle my hair. Another thing, when going through facial feminization surgery, I'm telling you, girls this because some of the girls are going through it and some of people are thinking about going through it. It's not enough information out there for the girls. Solid foods, couldn't eat solid foods for like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. You might lose some weight depending on what you eat. So I had to sneak and eat, my chickens, my solid foods. But basically, you're on a soup, jello, pudding, yogurt diet, puree things. You puree what you want to eat. Low sodium diet. They don't want you to have too much of the salt because the salt can cause swelling. My lip was swollen out to here. As you all can see, I have pictures of my lip hanging down on my chin. Black girls, Latina girls, girls of color, people of color, we tend to hold sodium in certain places, especially when you have trauma to certain areas. And so that's why my lip was like flapping over. What else? Take your antibiotics. They're going to give you antibiotics back. And I had taken steroids for my lip to get back to normal. Your jaw will tighten. It will clench. You will feel the nerves coming back together. You will feel when your nose is shrinking. You will feel it. You will feel your head will be numb in certain spots. The nerves hadn't came back to your head and things of that nature. My jawline will be sore back here, especially right here in these areas, right, the gonial angles right here where they cut and they saw off the gonial angles. You will feel it will hurt. You know what I'm saying? It will be swelling back there. What else can I tell my girls? I want to inform my babies these things that are going on. And you will be fine. You're going to see certain changes. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see them all of a sudden. You're going to see little changes, and it's going to be like, you're going to say, what happened? What did he do? Did I make a mistake? You're going to question yourself. Just trust the process. If you're doing this surgery, trust the process. I still somewhat look like me because my doctor said that I don't do the Hollywood thing. I want you to look somewhat like yourself, but a softer version of what you used to look like or before puberty hit you and you start getting all these masculine features. And so that's what the doctor did. That's what he specializes in. I don't mind it and stuff like that. So we will see in another like 6 months to a year if I would have to do any more revisions or if I don't like something, my doctor gonna fix it. So I miss you all. Thank you all for the prayers. Thank you for the one lady who sent me a CA for my soup. It was one lady. And thank you so much, baby, who sent me some for my soup. And I did purchase me a soup to the soup fund. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, my heart. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who prayed, if you didn't have them to send, that's fine. You prayed for me. You got me through. You talked to me. You coached me through this process. Some of the trans women out here have gotten in my instant messages and gotten into the comment section, and you girls have coached me through this thing. These trans women have done this procedure before, and I was kind of reluctant and kind of afraid because I was like, I'm gonna mess something up and stuff like that, but I made it through. I'm here, I'm back, I'm better than ever, and I feel stronger and secure in, who I choose to be. And that's what it was all about for me. And a lot of people were saying that you didn't need this or didn't need that, but you may not see things that I see when I look in the mirror. So some things that I did need. I liked. For the most part, the enhancements and what he did, I liked. And as y'all see, my forehead is smooth. I had silicone in my forehead, and he kind of somewhat smoothing out my forehead, and I had lumps in my forehead or whatever, lumps and bumps in my forehead, but he smoothed that shit right on out for the mother. But anyway, that's what he did for me, and yeah, I love it. And if you all are thinking about doing this surgery and you do it through insurance or not through insurance, or pay for it, or get a job from Amazon or down at the Starbucks so the insurance can pay for it, do it to whatever floats your boat. So that is the run me down of my facial feminization surgery, and I am excited and happy to see the results. Bye. Love y'all.